not the news I wanted to hear. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, so as you guys are seeing this vlog today, it's probably being posted on the day because I didn't vlog in between. This is the first, I'm so out of breath. This is that symptom that I was telling you about. I'm so out of breath, it's unreal. It's just ridiculous. Today's like one of the first days that I actually got myself all, you know, dressed up in clothes that's not house clothes. I put on a little bit of face powder, and today I actually took care of my natural hair, took out all my braids, washed them, and now I just decided to put this little wig on until I get myself fixated and determine what hairstyle I'm gonna have. So by the title of today's vlog, you're probably wondering what the heck's going on. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to it, but I just want to find a couple of lip glosses to fix myself together. The next video I think you guys are gonna see is gonna be one of this vanity being cleaned because it is a dire mess. Okay, this has a scent to it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna make this video very long, but I want to share some not so good news that I just received. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard to make this video because today I'm just not feeling very well. Honestly, the past couple of days, nausea just kind of kicked my butt, and it's just one of those feelings. Like, I will be doing, I'm trying to determine if I should do a 5 to 6 month update, or if I should do a 5 to 8 month, 5 to 6 month, see what I'm talking about? If I should do a 5 to 6 week pregnancy update or a 5 to 8 weeks pregnancy update. If you guys want to know, leave a comment down below. And I will have that video coming out for you guys shortly. I just don't want to make them too short or too close together and then you guys are overwhelmed. And also in this video, if you can hear a hammering, my husband is downstairs like trying to repair a box spring that we decided, it was our queen box spring because we now got a king size bed and we moved it down to the basement, so for our guest room, and the box spring just couldn't fit down in our basement because of how it's shaped. So he went ahead and kind of tackled that, and we found this video on YouTube that showed us how to separate it and basically kind of create it in half, fold it in half to bring it down, and that's what we did. So that's what he's repairing. You might be able to hear that banging in the background. But yeah, my symptoms have so kind of been all over the place. You will kind of know what's going on in the next video that I post, because the next video will kind of explain a little bit. Yeah, based on the nature of the video, I'll have to explain a few things. Anyways, what I wanted to update you guys on is just the fact that I had my first doctor's appointment. I spoke about that more on my personal vlog channel if you guys want to see it. Like I always say, the link is in the description box, but I did have my first appointment and it was not the typical. It didn't go anything like what you would expect a first doctor's appointment to go on, because of the current situation that's happening all around the world. My appointment was forced to be over the phone, and that was an experience all on its own. If you guys want to see what went on in that video and what my doctor touched base on, like I said, check out that video. I should have it linked underneath this one. However, while I was in that appointment, or while I was in the appointment, I'm talking as if I was actually physically there. While I was on the phone at my doctor's appointment, my doctor revealed to me something I did not want to hear, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just a little frustrated. I'm really frustrated. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm just like, you know what, in the grand scheme of things, life is good. I'm pregnant. Like, I'm happy. I don't have anything to be upset about. But this thing is actually a little bit disappointing because you know, I'm a creature of habit, and so I do enjoy things to be consistent. So for me, it like throws me off. So what it is my doctor revealed to me that my obstetrician that I had last time, which wasn't even that long ago, it was essentially like, what, 2.5 years ago, almost 3, I guess. I had to run really quickly because the hammering was so loud, and I hope you guys can't hear it. I hope you're not picking up on it. Oh. What she told me is that my OB that I had before is no longer, well, he is like phasing out because he's not practicing as much. He's getting up in age and he's just not, I guess he's kind of minimizing the number of patients that he's taking on. And then the funny thing is, he was my OB last time around, but he isn't even the one that delivered me. His colleague did, but she's already retired. She was really good. She was really nice. Yeah, she's retired, and I'm so sad about that. So I'm just thinking, like, when she told me, I was like, oh, okay, well, I could, you know, always sign up with his colleague, but I think I kind of knew that she was not going to be practicing anymore. And now I'm learning that he is kind of phasing out, so we're not sure if he's accepting new clients, and even though I was his previous client, we don't know what to expect. So that's frustrating because, you know, I feel like when you have a doctor who is familiar with you, who knows your ins and out, who knows your history, it just makes it so much easier. When you're pregnant, it's always like a nightmare having to go over this everything all over again with someone new. I guess I've been out of the game for so long with regards to being pregnant. Like, I was pregnant the last time, that was very new to me, but it just so happens that everything lined up. My girlfriend recommended the physician she went to, or the OB she went to, and I just so happened to, you know, go and I applied, and he accepted me, and I was just like, wow, like, that's amazing. That was really, really good. However, and I had to go and do like an initial meeting, I think, before he even determines if he wants to accept you as a patient. That's how it goes these days. Now, yeah, I'm basically gonna have to do it all over again. I think I was under the impression that once I went to him the last time, that he was automatically gonna take me on again this time, but I guess I asked my doctor, and she said, no, you always have to reapply for a new family physician or a new obstetrician. So that's what's got me, my panties in a bunch. That's what's got me all like flustered, because I'm just like, oh, like, he was such a good doctor. I find that, I don't know, I'm not really like I'm pretty easygoing with a lot of things, and I'm a pretty easy person to work with, at least as far I think. I'm not like very anal about a lot of stuff. So, but I do know, like, when you find a nice doctor, it's really nice to keep him. Like, my last family doctor, I had him since I was pregnant with my first daughter. He was my husband's family doctor, and then when we found out we were expecting, I signed over to him. And I had him for years, and basically just switched over to last year, and she is 16 now. So I had him for 16 years before seeking out another family doctor. Even when we moved away, 2 cities, like an hour and a half away, I would go out of my way to go back to him, because he was good, and he was, you know, easy to work with. And also, I guess, like I said, I'm a creature of habit, so I kind of stick with what I know. And then I found another doctor up here where I'm at now, and overall she's really good. Like, there are a few things I was just like, but she's really good. She's been really nice. Even my doctor's appointment on the phone went so smooth, I can't even complain. I was just like, wow, like, I'm very, very blessed. But it was like devastating news now, learning that I can't even reapply to this OB. Maybe I can, I just don't know if he's gonna take me on. It's not the news I wanted to hear. And the funny thing is, it's not like the news that you expect to hear really early on either, because it's not like you get your OB until they're you're like 25 weeks is when you generally start applying for them, when you're like 15 months away. 15, oh my gosh, 15 months. Who are we, elephants? Which animal is pregnant for like 2 years or something? That's a long time. But at that particular time, you know, I have like 15 weeks, not even, because I typically don't go all the way to full term, given that I'm a C-section candidate. So at that rate, I'm like so close to delivery, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have to be flustered and trying to find my OB. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that, but you know, it's all in God's hands. Just praying that everything goes well, and that you know, the right doctor will fall into my lap. I guess another thing that I'm apprehensive about is just like my history of different things. Like, I've had surgeries, I've had tummy tuck, and then I've had to have a revision that didn't leave like the friendliest, like either like scar, and just, you know, whatever. And so it's just one of those things I have to revisit. It's like, oh, every time, like somebody new, like you just kind of feel vulnerable, I guess. Yeah, that's me being vulnerable right now, just letting you guys know that that is something that I don't know if it's even really something worth thinking about, but it's crossed my mind. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not the biggest of deal, but I just wanted to share it with you guys because that's where my heart's at. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I don't know. I guess keep me in your prayers that I will find the right OB when the time comes. I mean, there's so many different steps though that one's gonna encounter before we even get there. You know, I will have to, I have a bunch of different appointments that will take place and tests that will take place before we even get to that point. But I just thought I'll talk to you guys about it because my doctor actually relayed that information to me and it's just been on my mind. So I'm like, why not just, it's like venting. It's like venting, just talking to you guys about it and letting you know where I stand. I would love to hear from you guys. I love to hear your guys' take on stuff. Like where you live, do you always have to apply for a new OB every time? And if so, are they hard to find? Like I've heard people share their horror stories of not being able to find an OB to deliver their babies. I've never been in that situation, and I mean, I don't know if the situation is the same here in Canada, but I've never, like, that's scary. I followed this one woman's journey and she was just didn't even know if she was gonna have to end up delivering her baby on her own at home because she couldn't find the physician to do, you know, she couldn't find an OB to deliver her baby or to take her on because she was considered high risk. I'm pretty sure that is me, but we'll touch base on another video soon. Yeah, hope you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, share your stories down below and let me know what your take, like if you've ever experienced any of that stuff, or what's your take when it comes to finding an OB. I don't know, I just, yeah, whatever your take is. Oh, my ring is off, by the way. My ring's off because I just did my hair, and y'all know how natural hair goes with, if you're not familiar, natural hair and rings, they just don't get along because your hair is curly and it tends to just wrap around the ring and yank. There goes all my hair. Hair today, bald tomorrow. You know, so you just have to be cautious of that. Ring has to come off for that. But anyways, I'm just ranting now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, much love. And he hammers and hammers.